Let's take a look at worksheet 130, Federal Funds by Function. This worksheet can be accessed by clicking on the tab at the top, or of course clicking on your down arrow over to the left-hand side and finding 130, Federal Funds by Function. So in this worksheet, what we're doing, we're comparing our federal fund expenditures, which is Fund 6, by function to the school's budget. This is especially useful for federal program coordinators to make sure you're in compliance with the federal requirement that you do not exceed your budget by more than 10%. So if you'll notice the filters over to the right, today we're looking at the Arkadelphia School District for fiscal year 23, and we have both boxes checked. Anywhere in our budget where we're less than 110%, so it should be pulling everything we budgeted, and anywhere that we're over 110% of our budget. Of course, we would be out of compliance at the end of the year if we exceeded any function area in federal programs by more than 10%. Your legend down here at the bottom lets you know those will be in red. Anywhere in green, you would be in the good. So as we take a look at this, for this school district, you can see we have their fund source of fund detail, and then we have each function they've used to budget anything from federal funds, Fund 6. As we scroll down through there, you can take a look at a specific item, hover over the item, see that you spent at this time for this resource room function $119,000 as compared to a budget of $271. You spent 43.9% of the budget. So it's a good place to kind of keep up with your budget, but also as we scroll down, we don't see any areas at the moment that this district is 10% over budget. Now let's go back and look at the previous school year just to kind of give you an example of what a red line would look like. And that is a situation here in which they exceeded the budget for ROTC, and you can see the expenditure amount compared to the budget. It does pull in ESSER funds. That requirement of not being more than 10% over your budget does not apply to ESSER funds. So if you did, for example, pull that up and see that you were over for ESSER funds, let's take a look at another school district real quick. For example, you look over and it's an ESSER expenditure, so therefore doesn't have to meet that requirement. Just a quick and easy way to see where you're at in your budget on your federal programs throughout the year, and also make sure that you do not exceed each function expenditures by more than 10% over the budget amount.